Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
We're going to find out tonight if Soul Rook is a one-trick pony in here with somebody. See that?
At first you don't succeed.
Still didn't get it all. Still didn't get all of it.
Welcome to Didn't Get All of It. We are back. I don't know if we remember how to do a podcast, but we're going to try. This week on the show, we're talking all about everybody's contract, it seems. That's basically all that happened in the last 2 weeks is contracts. So we're going to talk about contracts. Speaking of contracts, I'm Paul Griffin, and joining me are the contracted Fatal 4. His name's Cody.
I think I need to renegotiate my contract.
Sounds like you contracted a disease.
Yeah, maybe I did. What's it to you?
Also, you just heard him. The B stands for butt grabber. It's B-Rob.
This is accurate. This is a true statement.
And also here, you know him from the other podcasts that you haven't heard in 2 weeks. It's Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, everyone hates the fact that I haven't been on the air in over 2 weeks. But I'm here to say that I am going to ruin podcasting.
Well, you picked a good place to do that. What better place to ruin podcasting than didn't get all of it? So, before we get into the show, I'm going to ask all of our lovely listeners to support us on Patreon. For only $3 a month, you get access to the Discord, where we've been for the last 2 weeks, and ad-free episodes. And $5 a month will get you bonus shows. And we have a big mailbag episode coming soon, featuring all of us and the other hosts. But first, Didn't Get All of It Japan on Excursion drops this weekend. What is that all about, B-Rob?
Oh, we watched the goddamn, I forget the date, but we watched I think a 2007 episode of SmackDown that has a tie-in to New Japan. So go on over there and check that out. It's the infamous Matt Hardy MVP basketball game episode. So a lot of New Japan talk there, or Japan talk in general, with stuff within that episode that we'll point out to you. But you got to be part of that $5 tier on our Patreon.
Who's on that show with you?
It is myself, Cass Wheeler, and Will Housel. And I think also Nick Marsico was there.
Cool. Sign up for that, and you'll get to hear the On Excursion.
Yes, the Asian Four.
I don't think Nick Marsico ever talked about wrestling back then, so it's probably interesting to hear his takes.
Yeah.
Japanese wrestling legend Matt Hardy.
Yeah, and also if you're part of the Discord, you can see pictures of us in our heyday back in 2007. I think we all posted pictures of ourselves from that year of that episode. Except for me.
I thought that was only in the private chat.
I mean, you can ask for them. We could put them there. But like I said, you got to be a part of the Discord. So, and hence, you got to be in part of the Patreon. So, come on over. See how I looked so many years ago. Same.
Yeah, black and bald.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, actually, 2007, I had hair. 2009, I did not.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, we got half of it.
What happened in 2008?
It was just a weird phase. Weird phase. It was on the way out.
Check out the other podcasts on the Fatal 4 Podcast Network, including Didn't Get All of It Japan, for all the wrestling talk of Japan, plus Squared Circle Strafe whenever Noah feels like recording it. And now that's what I call cinema whenever Tyler is like moving.
He's moving.
It's on hiatus. I'll let him tell the rest of that story, but he'll also be on the mailbag episode coming up. So we'll all be there. We'll all talk about all the things.
Enjoy your moving.
Yeah. Now that's what I call moving. We all do the moving around here. So, do you guys want to talk about wrestling, or do you want to talk about like what we did in the last 2 weeks? Because they didn't really do much wrestling stuff in the last 2 weeks.
I kind of do. Well, not the wrestling, what we did. I took Young Child to her first concert. We went to see Tyler, the Creator.
Heck of a first concert to go to.
Oh man, it was really good. I didn't know how
Joe
much.
Hendry concert at Booker T's ROW.
Oh, come on now.
That counts.
Okay. Well, her second concert. But yeah, I didn't know how much I enjoyed that guy. I was familiar with his music, and whenever he went through the catalog of his new album Chromacopia and just some of the hits from the other albums, I was like, I know that song. I know that song. I know that song. I like that song. And I download that song. So it was a fun experience. She really enjoyed it. I let her sleep in, and I took her to school late the next day because the concert was on a fucking Wednesday. And she thanked me in the morning when I dropped off to school. So I was like, oh, I did something cool.
Wow. Good dad. Good dad.
Yeah. So that was fun. Also Cody and maybe Noah too, because I know the name has been thrown around, on our between break banter and off topic stuff.
Whoa, hang on. You can't say that on the air.
Off banter? Off topic?
No, the stuff we say off the air.
Yes,
especially that word.
No, Tenzo touchdown.
Tizo.
Tenzo, whatever.
Yeah, the ball home run.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's his cousin. I heard him on a Tyler, the Creator song that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
So I looked him up because he was featured on it, and I looked him up, listened to his most current album, and I enjoyed it. I didn't like
he's good.
exactly everything, but I enjoyed the good majority of it. So yeah. He good.
See, Paul, he's real.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer hockey puck.
Here it comes.
Goal.
Hockey puck goal.
No.
You should have put Berg on the end of that. Hockey puck Goldberg.
There you go. Yeah, Hockey Puck Goldberg. He's my favorite rapper.
And I also completed my cabinet project in my movie room. So I have more room for physical media.
Yeah, I've been seeing the updates to that on Instagram. Looking good.
Yeah, I built a snack bar, so I got a little light up joint in the corner with all the snacks and stuff for the movie room.
What kind of snacks you got?
Got any whiskey in there?
That doesn't go in the movie room.
You need to get like a bar in there, or get a bunch of those mini bottles.
No.
To pour alcoholics drink.
What's P-Rob's junk food of the week?
Well, I'm cutting back on the junk per se, so I kind of got like borderline
per se on this show.
I got borderline junk in the snack bar right now. So we got like
that Smart Pop,
the sugar-free chocolates and whatnot. Got some
wasabi dried peas.
No, son.
Got some fruit leather.
Well, goddamn, let me tell you what I got.
Little pretzel.
Yeah, you asked me a question, so I'm gonna tell you, and you keep trying to tell me what I got. You guessing
cookies
shit.
from the airplane.
I almost got those. I didn't get those.
Some chocolate covered almonds.
No, got some peppermint bark. I got a variety pack of Cheez-Its. Variety pack of like baked hot chips. I got
less trans fats that way.
Yeah. Got a box of Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies. And then I got some of the marble drinks from the ramen store. You know, they got the little marble in there. You got to pop the top. I got some
Guinness.
of them.
Oh, Guinness has a marble in it.
I can't.
Guinness has a marble in it.
I can't put that in alcohol in the movie room because the child goes in there.
So, just sometime.
Just tell them no.
Yeah, tell kids no. They listen.
That's
tell
why
them
you
they're
don't
not
have
allowed
any.
in there.
Yeah, I think that's really about it. Some bugles. That's about it. I ain't really got nothing crazy in there because I know, I'll go in there and go on a whim to where I want to reorganize the goddamn movies and I start snacking on the junk food and shit.
No Bunch of Crunch?
Nah, no Bunch of Crunch.
I love
Crunch
Bunch
of
of Crunch.
Bunch of Crunch is the best movie theater snack.
Yeah, that's what I get when I go to the movies.
I ain't trying to get
Red
nothing
Vines.
extremely loud to be crunching and be like trying to hit a movie and shit and you can't hear it because I'm crunching in your ears.
You know
my
what you need in
second
there?
favorite one is
You need one of them hot dog rollers.
Oh yeah.
My dad asked about it and I contemplated it. He was talking about getting one of the little roly popcorn machines.
You need some hot dog rollers, and you need like that nacho cheese. It's like the worst cheese in the world.
Nah,
And some of those round chips that are the worst chips in the world.
nah.
I'm looking at how much a hot dog roller costs.
I'm surprised you don't have one.
I should. You can get a hot dog roller off of Amazon for $150.
That's a steal.
How
That's
big
not
is
bad.
it?
You can
What's
get a
it?
Coca-Cola branded one for $60.
Well, hold on. Hold on. What's the dimensions on that? I'm gonna see if I can fit that in my. Send me a link later.
You just got to leave the hot dogs rolling
I'll
forever.
send you a link right now.
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
$160. And you can you can even toast the buns at the top.
Hang on. They have toasters where you can toast a hot dog bun and cook your hot dog for $20.
Whoa! Send me the link to that shit.
You're going to burn his house down because he left the hot dogs on overnight.
Hold on, man. Send me the link. For real, like do it now, Noah.
Hang on. I'm trying to find the private chat in this thing.
Just send it on the phone.
I'm on my computer.
Yeah, but movie room is done. I'm still making some tweaks and everything. I hung my hand drawn painting of a Blade up there on the wall.
Which
So
Blade?
that's-
Mahershala Ali?
Who's that?
The guy who's not going to be Blade?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only one Blade, and there's ever only going to be one Blade.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I mean, that's what he said in the movie.
I didn't see him on the chair, though, so. Did anybody watch that dumb cast reel for the Avengers?
No.
I did for like 30 seconds, and then once I realized what it was, I was like, I'll just wait to the end. Someone can summarize this for
I'm
me.
just waiting for someone to type all this up. What an insane thing.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, not just the lineup. The lineup is bonkers, but just the idea of like, what if we ran a video for 6 hours, gradually revealing chairs every minute and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, I seen like the completed thing. I watched the end and all that.
Kind of dumb. Anyway, speaking of dumb, we should talk about wrestling, I guess. We're trying to kill time because there's not a lot to talk about.
Very dumb
this week, which is
You know-
odd because we took 2 weeks off.
You,
or a
you
week
know,
off.
I actually almost tried to defend wrestling the other day
You can defend it any day.
Why would you do that?
because I was at work and Seth Rollins all this week has been on like the fucking football show, Good Morning Football or whatever the fuck, GMFB or whatever the fuck. So he's been on there all week. And I'm like, hey, that's the guy or whatever, Seth Rollins. I ain't know he was going to be there the whole goddamn week. But, after the news go off, this show comes on. They talk about sports and, Seth Rollins was there. And one of my coworkers, my supervisor asked, who the hell is that? And I was like, oh, Seth Rollins, he's professional wrestling, yada, yada, yada. He's like, wrestling fake. I was like, goddamn Game of Thrones is fake too, right?
What a fucking loser. Who
And then
says that?
And then
Bill, it's 2025. Get out of here.
Yeah, I know. He's like almost 15 years older than me. So he's like 50 something, almost 60. And he was just going on and on about it. I was like, it's entertainment. He's like, that's not entertainment. And I was like, what the fuck you mean? I was like, Game of Thrones is entertainment. Anything that you watch for pleasure or joy is entertainment. Wrestling is entertainment. He's like, nah, man, that's like, he was like, it's a scripted or some shit. I was like, so it's Game of Thrones.
What a dope.
They write a script. And I was like, this is just going to go in a circle. So I just stopped. I was like, you right. You good.
Fucking grandpa needs to get out of here with his 1990s
He
takes.
said that shit ain't real. He's like, man, I tried to. It was just on in the house one day, and that goddamn, there was two dudes in the ring, and I was like, what the hell is this? And he's like, it's wrestling. He's like, they walked to the center of the ring, they grabbed each other, then they pushed off each other, and I was like,
Did you say it was gay?
no.
He
That was the
strikes
only
me
thing
as
he didn't say.
That was on its way, I'm sure, if you didn't stop the conversation.
I mean, but seriously, like the climate over there is just like, that's the topics every fucking day. It's like politics, which drives me fucking bonkers, and then fucking gay. Everything's gay. I was like, what do you mean, dog? Let people be people. Let them do their thing, man. What the fuck I care?
Politics is gay.
That's the show title, by the way.
It might be.
I'm serious.
I've got other show time. I'm writing down show titles. We already have like 3.
Tell me the other 2 during break. Yeah, but it was just stupid, man. And it was just like, he's one of those type of people that it doesn't matter if you're right or even if you agree, his point has to stand at the end. And that's why I just go to work, do my job, and don't say shit. Because you're not going to fucking win. He will not.
People are exhausted. This is why working from home is great.
Mhm.
More people should work from home.
I wish I could do physical security from home.
Yeah, just guard your house. Tell them there's secrets in it or something.
Put a Ring doorbell camera where you work, and then yell at them from your house. Say, "Hey, get away from there."
Yeah. I mean, y'all know where I work at, but there's been a thing recently to where people of the unhoused variety have just started camping out. And I'm just like, please leave.
Where are they supposed to go? They can't go home.
They're doing it in like automobile wise. So I'm like, can you drive that shit like 2 streets over, please?
Oh, that seems easy enough.
But they don't. What I've been told from people that we've encountered is like, I feel safer here.
Yeah, because B-Raw's protecting them.
I was like, hey man, you off property. I can't do shit for you if something happened over there. But anyway, I digress.
Well, Cody, I want you to read us the news.
All right, I can do that. A lot of people coming and going.
Goo.
Lots of contracts. Let's start with the coming. Mina Shirakawa is leaving Stardom, but coming to AEW full time.
I don't like that.
Why not?
I don't believe it.
Either or.
She said it.
I don't like
She said
either
it
one
with
of
her
those.
mouth.
I don't like all 3 of those scenarios. I don't like her saying it. I don't like the possibility of it, and I don't like it actually happening.
She officially announced she'll be joining AEW after her contract with Stardom expires on March 31st.
And it's fun.
Why is this bad? She's great.
She is great.
Well, yeah, but she going to AEW.
Okay. She's not going to WWE.
I
Not
personally will get to see her more with my eyeballs, and I'm happy about that.
You could
I
see
don't-
her currently with your eyeballs. I have access to all the things that she's on. You just have to ask me for the goddamn password.
I also
don't know how to
if-
read Japanese, B-Rob.
It's in English, motherfucker.
I don't know if it's true that you'll get to see her more because it's
AEW.
it's a Japanese wrestler going to AEW, which means she'll be hot for 2 weeks and then she'll disappear
Well, she'd be hot
for months.
regardless.
She'll be hot, but she won't be on TV.
Yeah, there you go.
She's gonna go hang out with Shida and come back every 6 months for a quick title win and departure.
So Paul's explanation is why I don't like this. Another thing is just like I kind of feel like she had some stuff to do with Mariah May, but we have more on that, right?
I think there's still time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But
What
yeah,
else?
if they use her, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It'd be somebody cool to wrestle after Megan Bain if Tony retains, which she will. Chocolate Bane. So who else going away or coming? Goo.
Well, Saraya announced that she is leaving AEW.
Good.
I agree with B-Rob. I can't wait to see her back in WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, in what
What
capacity,
does she do
though?
there? Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever she wants.
The same capacity as Nikki Bella.
Just
She could be a general
Royal Rumble
manager.
spot?
She could wrestle.
Yeah, just come do some nostalgia and get the fuck on.
She'd have that cool theme song play.
They have good GMs right now. They don't need her
They
in
do.
that position. They
You're
don't.
right. They need to start another show so she can be the general manager.
Yeah, NXT.
She
Evolve,
can
So they have a
be.
general manager there.
They
She
just
has
hired
8
one.
She also has 8 assistants and Shawn Michaels.
She
Yeah,
can be the head of the Secret Hervis.
Yeah, Evolve just hired their general manager. It's
Who's Evolve's general manager?
It's the hacker girl that they had briefly on NXT.
What?
No, you remember that?
No, wait, the one that looked like she was from the Matrix?
Yes, she is the
Okay.
general manager of Evolve.
What? That's
Sammy
what they're doing with
Callahan?
her?
Huh?
Who are we talking about?
She made like 2 appearances on NXT
Yeah, they
and then
what,
disappeared.
yeah
Can
they
someone
did.
give me a name, please?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, exactly.
She made 2 appearances.
What the fuck?
I just remember she looked cool.
Oh no, I think I might have put it in the Discord. I'll come back to you. Continue, please.
I'm googling general manager
Sure.
of.
He has to know very now.
It's important. The fans of our show need to know.
Oh,
Speaking of
Stevie
Evolve,
Turner?
Yeah, Stevie Turner.
I have cards of her that every time I open a pack and get her, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Well,
Now
now you
general
know.
manager.
Evolve's
Also,
general
like-
manager.
Is that what she wants to do?
She's
what
like
she's doing.
It's like Taryn Terrell or whatever.
Speaking
Oh,
of
yeah,
Evolve, I really like Cappuccino Jones.
Yeah,
He's really good.
You
Yeah.
people are watching Evolve?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, you sick freaks?
Hey, Noah, you know what you could do instead of Evolve? I can turn you on to this thing I've seen on YouTube called background music. And it just plays like lo-fi crap with some like AI generated anime in the background. You could do that instead of Evolve.
But that's not on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It
on
can
YouTube.
be on YouTube app on your smart TV.
I'm featured in 2 films on Tubi.
There you go. Cross promotion.
To be or not to be?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can suck my doobie.
Write that down as another possible show
I
title.
think I think Paige is back in WWE before the end of the year.
Yeah, she could fight Nikki Bella again.
She should come back.
Do what though? Like,
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
there's no need.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need for a lot of people, but why not?
But here we are.
I mean, if she wants to do some like coaching or producing or something backstage, sure.
Coach, who, what?
She can be the manager of Pure Fusion Collective and change it to Paige Fusion Collective
Nah,
because Sonya's gone.
let's not do that.
I like it.
I know you like bad things.
She's
I
not a
do
lesbian. She won't fit in.
She can be if she wants to be. It's 2025.
Goddamn, Zoe Starks is straight. She's married to a man.
Saraya actually might be bi. Am I making
Yeah,
that up?
you
Or-
give her freaking money, she'll buy.
God
Buy it.
damn it.
There you go.
B-Rev out here being like, yeah, women do be shopping.
Yep. Check her Twitch stream.
Does she still Twitch?
I don't know. I mean, she has nerve damage. What the fuck?
It's fucking Instagram Reels. Anyway,
You gotta turn your volume down.
I hate that shit.
It's fucking Gen Z and their phones. They can't put their phones down.
No. I was trying to open the next news story, which is that
It's
Mariah
not on
May-
Instagram, motherfucker.
that's where I get all my news. Mariah May reportedly is in a contract year, according to Fightful.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, she signed 2 years ago. She signed a 2-year deal. Contract's up this year. Do we think she re-signs with AEW?
I would I would say yes, but at the same time, I think she could garner some interest somewhere else. Maybe.
I think it's too early to know, but I have it on good authority that
Yes.
they think that she might not. So
She could do the George Costanza. Go out on a high
that'll be
note.
$5, please. By the way, what a fucking scoop! What a scoopy scoop, bigger than the Sean Ross Sapp scoop. $5 me, please. Patreon.com/Fatal4Pod.
I could very well see her ending up in WWE.
Yep.
What does she do there? I don't want to be you with the Paige thing, but like Charlotte gonna steamroll her.
No. I think she would go to NXT for a little bit and mix it up with the Julie.
They need to clear the log jam down in NXT.
Well, that's the thing is
I can't wait for her to go to NXT and stand across from Ricky Starks and Chair Guy and Ethan Page and be like, "What? You're here? Let's all feud."
Well, she's not gonna do that, but I think Julia and Stephanie Vicker are not going to be in NXT for much longer. They're just too good and too big of stars to, stay on that brand. So you got to have somebody else that can kind of step up and take their place. And I think Mariah May would fit that perfectly.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I'm curious where our good wrestling journalists are to tell us what the fuck happened to Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
How did she have such a showing in the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber and a program with Bayley and then fall off the face of the earth so quickly?
Hopefully, next week, you won't be around.
B-Rob, what are you doing?
Opening Instagram Reels.
I honestly thought that was Paul queuing up a sound bit.
No, I like Roxanne Perez. I assume maybe she's hurt. I thought we were getting her versus Bayley at Mania.
Yeah, I thought I just wasn't paying close attention, but I assumed she was on like NXT or SmackDown, and I just was not watching.
No, she's fucking gone. She's not even in the backstage with all the women yelling about wanting title shots.
What the hell?
Yeah. She did all this stuff on the PLE for NXT. Then she was featured all on, what is that, SmackDown, doing the tournament stuff. Showed up at the damn thing. And then poof.
The Bayley program wasn't even done, and now Bayley's out there helping Lyra in the tag title program.
But like, look at the circumstances of her last appearance. I mean, she was in an elimination chamber, and everybody hit the finish on her or whatnot. So it was just like,
oh, she's still recovering.
Yeah, she's out.
It just doesn't make sense. And also, like, is Alexa Bliss not going to be at Mania?
No,
that's weird too.
And she wrestled all the people that I wanted her to wrestle for the height thing.
I could have sworn we were getting like Roxanne and Bayley, and then Alexa and Nikki Cross for the tag titles against Liv and Raquel.
I mean, we still got time.
I guess there's like 2 weeks of build you could squeeze in
and
there.
there's 2 goddamn nights.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, those are all people that Mariah May could wrestle someday if she left AEW.
Yeah. One day.
I wonder if she were to leave AEW, if she would show up in WWE and somehow be like 5 times cooler than she is now.
I mean, that's kind of what we look at now, because look at Penta. Instantly 5 times cooler when he walked through that goddamn door.
I genuinely cannot get over how much they fucked up with Penta. With Abrahantes running around being his hype man. When Penta didn't need a fucking hype man. He just needed some spinny pyro and a microphone.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited to see what they do with Phoenix.
He's going to feud with Solo Sikoa.
Nah, let's not do that. Funny how the Samoans took over the company.
Well, they took over SmackDown.
No, the company, like the Rock board of directors, just everything.
He doesn't own that much. Whatever. What else?
Want to talk about TNA?
No.
What you got? What you got?
Well, Gail Kim was fired this week.
Fired or did she let go? I heard conflicting things. Fired or like left? Yeah. Okay, fired. All right. Wow.
The new TNA president, Carlos Silva, made the call and didn't give reasons outside of, quote, changes.
Yeah. That usually happens with new leadership.
They said, quote, today we announced a restructuring resulting in staffing changes at TNA Wrestling. These decisions are always difficult, but it became more apparent that we needed to make adjustments to our business strategies. We are grateful for those who worked here and thank them for their years of dedication to the company. Finally, we want our fans to know that we are committed to producing the absolute best product and highest quality content that we can. We appreciate their continued support.
Liars.
I want to know what their business strategy is.
Yeah, they keep getting in their own fucking way.
They keep talking, what is this best product that we can? Have you seen it? I don't think putting Delirious in charge is going to help at all.
Yeah, so he's
is their business goal to get bought out by WWE? Because this is a great way to do it.
Oh, yeah. And then it doesn't matter because, like, the people that they fired will probably just roll back into WWE and get hired again.
Gail Kim hated WWE, though, didn't she?
But
yes.
Who was running it then?
That was forever ago, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like her problems were with Vince, so I could see her ending up in some kind of WWE role.
Gail Kim, Paige, and Mariah May stable.
Oh, God.
I don't know what that would even be. We don't have to workshop it. It's fine. That's a lot of people leaving and going. Is that it? I feel like nothing happened since we've been gone.
Oh, they did the Chris Bay fundraiser show thing. I think Brian Cage was supposed to be there, but he couldn't attend, so he got replaced by Ricochet. He fought Rich Swann, and they had all kinds of other stuff to show support for Chris Bay, who has recovered somewhat from his injuries. Don't know the future status of him as far as in-ring competition, but he is up. He's on his feet. He's walking around. He was able to attend the show that was dedicated to him or whatever. Big moment for the fans in attendance. So shout out to Chris Bay and continued speedy recovery.
Cody, help me out here. Who the fuck is Chris Bay?
I don't know, but do you know his brother E?
Okay.
eBay?
Yeah.
No way. My live bid, though, I do know.
No, Chris Bay is I actually like Chris Bay. He's a TNA wrestler who died.
Oh, rest in peace, Chris Bay.
He did not die, you dummy. You didn't hear anything I just said.
I was hoping he would live long enough to become Old Bay, and then we could season all of our seafood with him.
Hey, before B-Rob went on that side tangent, I was going to say, Happy Women's History Month, everybody. All of our news stories were about women.
Oh, look at us.
Wow.
Yeah, and we even had a bay in it.
Really celebrating events that will go down in history.
I don't want to tell you how much I hate
Actually, keep the women train rolling here. Come across the wire, breaking news reports that WWE will be announcing the return of Evolution this summer.
There it is.
Beep, beep, beep.
Is that news?
But there you go. That's how you get your Alexa Bliss back. You get your Nikki and Saraya.
That's how you get
Paige.
the people on the roster on the show.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where Mariah May is going to go.
Hey, that could be a good debut spot for her.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know that
And
the specifics
Roxanne.
of her contract came out, so I don't know when it's up, but could be the summer.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Could coincide with a Saudi show.
Yep.
Like the last
Oh, that'd be so funny if it was actually the greatest Evolution and it's in Saudi.
Oh
my God.
Fucking sweatsuits.
They're all
I don't
big,
want that.
Big sleep shirts.
Yeah. Vakir couldn't do her little face smash into the thing over there.
I bet she could.
All right.
I bet she could do that.
I don't want to make that bet.
I don't want to find out the hard way. Hey, speaking of finding out the hard way, I have some unfortunate news to share. It's time for us to go to a break.
Oh.
Aw, we hate that, don't we, folks? Anyway, when we come back from the break, we're going to talk about, like, the little bit worth talking about from TV over the last week.
And Noah's fidget spinner.
God, he won't stop fucking spinning that thing.
Y'all can hear that? Oops.
Yes!
Yeah.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
And welcome back. We got some TV talk that we're going to do here. And did anybody watch AEW Dynamite? I know we got a little bit of info that come from the show or whatever, but we are a week out from Dynasty, I believe. They haven't really solidified the card yet. But anybody watch? Nothing? Anyone?
I watched a little bit.
Yeah, I think you had thoughts on the Swerve promo or whatever. I think that was kind of like the marquee thing throughout the show. So what you got?
I thought it was good from Swerve and the most interesting thing that Moxley's been involved in since he's won the title.
Yeah.
All thanks to Swerve. But, man, Moxley needs to drop that belt.
Yes.
Like, Swerve needs to win this match at Dynasty.
So my question for you, like, I do agree with you as far as Swerve's point of view in this promo or whatever, or his side of the promo. But I kind of feel like everything that Mox said would have fit if Swerve hadn't done all the shit that he's done prior to this point. You know? Because this seems like, you know, they just washed away everything Swerve done prior to this. Like, it almost feels like this would have been his a good spot to make him the champion for the first time. But I mean, I'm just talking about promo wise. But everything John Moxley's done from that point up until this point has been garbage. So I just felt that way listening to them talk to each other. Because Mox, the promo would have hit different had Swerve not done everything that he done previous. Just the shit with Hangman, the goddamn beating Samoa Joe the way he did, and just everything, more or less. It was just like, if this would have been Swerve's first title opportunity, first reign, then that promo from Mox would have made a little more sense to me. But I don't know. That's just...
Yeah, I didn't necessarily like Mox's stuff, but I like Swerve and the points he made of being like, what happened to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
everybody asks that.
Right. Like, that's what the audience is asking. That's what Swerve should be asking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
Swerve just needs to win this feud.
Yeah. It's like Swerve's half of this was good. Everybody else, well, Mox specifically, is just like non-coherent babble, which his whole title reign at this point has been non-coherent babble. What was this for? Why? Why did they do this? Made no sense. Fucking John Moxley. Anyway, to start this show, I know we skipped around a little bit. Kenny Omega faced off against Blake Christensen, and it led into Speedball Mike Bailey coming out. They kind of did a little promo work in between, and they were interrupted on the screen by Ricochet sending them a message live from his wedding and shit. Well, not like the actual wedding, but he was getting ready for his wedding and everything.
What a flex.
Yeah. So the match that they're going to have for the international title at fucking Dynasty is going to be a triple threat between the three of them: Speedball Mike Bailey, Kenny Omega, and Ricochet. So I'm looking forward to the match. And I would also like to say about the show as a whole, Taz was in his bag this goddamn show. He was just fucking clowning everybody on commentary, just a whole bunch of zingers, one-liners, and everything. he threatened to beat Don Callis' ass, and Don Callis just like started choking at the thought of him fighting Taz and stuff. It was some good shit. But other than that, MJF tried to get into the Hurt Syndicate, but Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin didn't want that shit. So what are we thinking? Because to follow that promo between MJF and MVP, the Learning Tree would come out because Chris Jericho prior to cut a promo berating Brian Keith and Big Bill, talking about they hadn't done shit really of merit since being with the Learning Tree. And I kind of agree. And he's like, you need to prove to me that you still, are worth being with the Learning Tree and everything. So now they're in a situation with Chris Jericho to where they got to show and prove or be removed from the Learning Tree, which I have no fucking problem with. Get Brian Keith the fuck out of there.
Really hoping this is the beginning of the end of the Learning Tree.
Yeah, but I kind of like this in a way because the Hurt Syndicate themselves can kind of go a couple of different ways from this. They already trying to get a fourth, and that's kind of been a thing throughout these episodes with them that they're trying to look into a fourth. That's why they approached MJF. Well, MVP did. And Cedric Alexander's contract coming up. So that's like a no-brainer slam dunk for the people who like the Hurt business. Also, the way that this promo played out between Big Bill, Brian Keith, and all them, I mean, MVP buried the fuck out of them, no lie. And it was kind of funny and hurtful at the same time because these are two of my favorites, MVP and Brian Keith. And MVP was just washing the shit promo-wise out of Brian Keith.
He was really pulling a Charlotte on him, I thought.
Yeah, for real. Called him a bitch, all kinds of stuff. Just, I like, oh my God. But what I'm thinking is just how my ears perk up or whatnot. And, I'm biased, of course. I'm not going to lie about that. When MVP addressed that situation, he only addressed Big Bill and he didn't say shit about Brian Keith. So you're looking for a fourth. They look like they're leading to a separation from the Learning Tree. Put Brian Keith in there. That's just my wishful thinking on my end. Don't think that'll happen, but it could, and I'm down for it. But as far as a fourth for the Hurt Syndicate, outside of Brian Keith, my wish, Cedric Alexander, who you think could be a good fourth for this faction?
Nobody. It fucking sucks. They don't need a fourth, and it shouldn't be Brian Keith.
Well,
yeah.
One Paul, fuck you.
You want Brian Keith to play fourth fiddle to the Learning.
They're gonna do it anyway. I mean, as long as my man on TV, I don't give a fuck. And you ain't gonna watch it anyway, so I don't care.
Well, unless if they keep doing bad things, I'm not tuning in.
Well, there you go. So it don't matter for you.
Do some cool shit with Brian Keith, and I'll, poke my head around the corner. If they deserve it.
But no other thoughts on that? No? All right.
I mean, yeah, Brian Keith can hurt people.
Still got the fantasy of the fantasy of the fantasy, him, Bandito, and Hangman, but that's another story.
Is Von Wagner going to replace Big Cass?
Oh my God, we didn't talk about that, right? Yeah, Von Wagner.
Yeah, Von Wagner was here. I choose to believe that Speedball was teasing Von Wagner's appearance in his promo when he said, "Come Dynasty."
Oh no,
that should be their tag team name.
Come Dynasty.
Come Dynasty.
The Come Dynasty.
I don't like any of that. I don't like it at all.
Writing down another show title.
Yeah, so Brody King and Kyle Fletcher had a match for reasons.
Hold on. I know I said that we're going to have trouble filling up the second block with content. We didn't. That doesn't mean we have to.
Hey, I'm about to breeze through it if you fucking calm down.
We can breeze right over to Raw if you'd like.
Make up your mind. You want me to do this or not?
We don't need to recap all of Dynamite. Just
because these two, the next two things connected to each other, and I'm not going step by step.
Okay, fine. Connect four, and then we're done.
For reasons, like I said, freaking Brody King and Kyle Fletcher had a match, and shenanigans. It was pretty decent match between these two. which they had shenanigans. Mark Davis came out to the ring, tried to help Kyle Fletcher, which he would get beat up by Powerhouse Hobbs, which would lead into a match between the two that was previously scheduled prior to this. So they just started the match. Those two big men beat the shit out of each other. They botched the finish, and Powerhouse Hobbs won. And that's pretty much it. Looks like the patriarchy is going to try to kick Christian out. And that's all I got. FTR had a weird promo with Edge.
It's not important. It's WrestleMania season, and even we're not talking about much there.
I was done.
Good. Over on NXT. Let's talk about that briefly.
Your favorite show.
I watch it every week. I love
it.
It's
You do.
my favorite. I can't wait to tune in. You know what my favorite thing about NXT is anytime you see a room full of girls, boy, do they hate being in that room together. Never one of those segments where people just chat and say, okay, see you later. It's always...
Women can't be friends, Paul.
It's true. If there's one
It's
thing I learned about
impossible.
NXT...
I don't think I've ever known two women that were friends with each other.
Mm-mm.
What about the Fatal Influence?
I don't know who that is.
See, you don't even know their name.
I know Fallon Henley, and I know JC Jane, and I know there's a third person.
Soccer lady.
Soccer lady?
Yeah, she used to play soccer.
Oh, okay. She, lays down on the ropes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Stable kind of stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what doesn't stink is they're letting Stephanie Vaquero be the first double champion who didn't have to, return the belt immediately.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty cool. She opened the show and beat one of the butt girls.
Booty butt drive-by.
Jada Parker. One of the butt girls, Jada Parker, got beat with a roll-up because Jordan Grace got involved, and there's, women can't be friends.
Yeah.
But not a bad match. I'm disappointed that it had a roll-up finish. I don't think Jada Parker is there yet.
Nah, not at all.
I don't know why they're forcing her into this position. They must really
know
like
why.
her.
You know why.
But everybody there has butt.
Not like that, though.
I think like that, though.
Not like that, though.
Some of them less so, but most of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Question for you, Paul. Since you watched this show, Hank and Tank had a match.
Fuck. Speaking of not there yet, these guys.
But regardless of that, the team that Wesley was out there with, doesn't the one guy look like Mysterious Q?
I don't know who the fuck those people are.
I know, but did you see their fucking faces, you guy?
I'm not going to say that one guy looked like another guy of the same skin color. That's not proper. And also, I don't know, because Mysterious Q wears a mask.
No, he doesn't. He took it off. He doesn't wrestle with it anymore.
He wears a mask. Every time we would go to Griff's and eat buffalo wings together, he would always wear his mask.
He officially retired it. He doesn't wear it anymore.
You can't say the R word on this show. We only do that in the break.
Anyway, what's next?
Hank and Tank sucks so much. It's unbelievable.
Hey, we ain't got time to be talking about all this shit.
I know. We sure do.
Well, go to the next thing. I was playing.
You brought it up. Stephanie Vaquero defended the title later against Fallon Henley.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty cool.
I would say a much better match. I like the fighting champion who's going to defend both titles, and I hope that they kind of let it go for a while. You
think it'll be like the Orange Cassidy situation? All the title defenses kind of burn her out, and she ultimately succumbed to her injuries and lose? No, I think she just loses one night. I don't think they tell any story. But I like it. I think having a double champion who kicks ass and is good is refreshing. They could have done it with Keith Lee at one point, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. They could have done it with Paige at one point, but they didn't. Mm-hmm. So you think it'll be somebody established already? Like some of the people that came in that's already like Jordan Grace, one of those type people, or would it be one of the NXT mainstays? It would be Mariah May. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't
I don't know. I assume that maybe like the Butt Girl will win it at some point or something.
Yeah, way down the line.
The thing is, when she loses those belts, she needs to leave. Because, like, if you look at what they're doing with Trick Williams on this show, they're absolutely murdering his character.
Yeah.
Like, he's turned into a guy who is so desperate to be champion that it's, like, making him unlikable.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to get him out of NXT before they ruin him completely.
Well, I think that's the thing. I mean, you want him so disliked in NXT, so when he leave, they'll be like, good. And then he go to the roster and be a heel.
I don't want him to be a heel. I want him to be over.
And he will be. But a question I have for you. Lash Legend and Jakar Jackson, Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd watch.
Well, I thought you did watch. It was on NXT. They had a tag match.
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
I didn't watch. I thought you were asking about their appearances in TNA, which I did see.
Well, yeah. So I asked that about this match. I didn't see this one, but like Jakara and Lash Legend are. I think did they have a match to see who would fight the women's tag title people over on NXT? I mean TNA.
I think that was the idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who won though. Was it the
Tatum Paxley and Gigi?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because Jakara and Lash can't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they fucking should. They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. But
anyway, that's the
pretty
NXT talk. It ended with Jordan Grace and Jada Parker getting involved. And now they're doing like some clusterfuck thing soon for the title.
Soon.
Title. I don't know. Everybody wants the belt, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of wanting belts, let's talk about John Cena.
Let's talk about it.
I thought his promo last week was quite solid in explaining why he did what he did and like being mad at the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this week was worse.
I liked the Elimination Chamber stuff. I was intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the follow-up has been pretty abysmal, to be honest.
Well, what would you have wanted?
An explanation as to why he's with The Rock and why
you have no idea
Travis
The Rock's
Scott
even involved.
was there.
Yeah.
Right, like they haven't mentioned him at all. I think the only person to mention him has been Pat McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very weird. I like some of the stuff Cena's doing and saying, but it's too much just like you people.
Well, yeah.
And
hallmarks of a heel, right?
yeah, but I want to know why he specifically beat up Cody. And like,
because he has the belt.
Okay, but I don't know. Like, why is he siding with The Rock? Why is he doing all this?
Well, that's the only thing that we kind of wonder. And he kind of laid out everything else. But
I thought he got to the point this week nicely of I'm going to win that title and make Ric Flair be a forgotten part of history and all that stuff.
Yep.
Like I thought they got to it, but it took a minute.
Yeah, he's doing the CM Punk thing, kind of the SummerSlam bit. Take the belt, go home.
That said, though, like I don't think he should win.
Nah, I don't think he will.
I think Cody should just beat him.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you mean to fucking tell me that this motherfucker gonna lose to Austin Theory and goddamn Solo Sikoa, but he can't lose to Cody? You kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Guy has L's against Austin Theory and Solo. He should not be winning the title.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
But like that should be some of the reasoning that he should be giving here. Like it should be
they made me do this.
Well, no, just like I'm sick of losing. I'm tired of this. Like it's time for a change.
Enough is
I'm
enough.
getting desperate. I need to do whatever I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that could have worked. I would have preferred like, hey, I didn't sell out. I've always been a corporate boy.
Yeah.
And it just be like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's a new boss, new rules, new regime. Same old Cena.
I will say though, I do kind of like the fact that he's not changing anything aesthetically.
Yeah.
You know,
love
I
that.
did kind of like his point of it being like, oh, everyone is asking, what do I get? What do I get? You get nothing. Like, I like personally, I hate the fact that he's still wearing the same loud t-shirts and holding the towel and using the same theme song. But that's the point, is like that makes me hate him more. It makes me want to boo him because I do want something different. And I do think that's
never
kind of
got in 25 fucking years.
right. I think that is kind of clever, but everything else I've not really liked. Cody's been pretty good in these segments.
I think Cody's been tremendous in these segments.
Doing a lot of heavy lifting, but
this is the torch. He's giving up the torch. He's like, here you go. You're the new Cena now.
it's been rough. Like, why? Like, Cody should also, like, they should throw hands. Like,
I think that's coming.
Well, they've got one more week because Cena's last appearance between now and Mania is this Monday, and that's it.
Is it really? He's only doing the overseas tour?
Yep.
Well, that's dumb.
Yep. So Cody, once again, for like the third year in a row, is going to have to do all the heavy lifting going into the Mania build. It kind of sucks.
That's why you got a large back.
I also have
all the stuff.
I'm starting to think that this is going to be like a 2005 Shawn Michaels run, and that Cena's going to be heel for this one match, and then
changes
going to come out right after Mania and be like, you know what? My bad, guys. I love y'all.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, man. I was just like, the only thing that I was hoping from this heel run from Cena is him beating the shit out of R-Truth. That's the only thing I wanted. That would have solidified
I don't think that's
it.
happening. I don't think you're getting it. I don't think you're getting anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That would have been cool.
I don't know. I guess they could throw hands this week. I think the best part has been Cody's rebuttals of like, what, I don't know what the fuck this is. I want the John Cena that's supposed to be good. I think he's doing a lot of heavy lifting there. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we should talk about from Raw? They kind of set up this Penta Braun Breaker stuff and immediately turned it into a Judgment Day thing.
Yeah, this is disappointing.
Yeah,
I really liked the match. I thought these guys worked very well together, as I expected. This should be a Mania match, and instead we're gonna probably get some kind of clusterfuck match that's more revolving around the Judgment Day than anything else, and I hate it. I just want Penta and Braun one-on-one.
I feel like we're getting a lot of clusterfuck matches at Mania. They have a lot of stuff to get on the card.
Did they put Did they put a stamp on when Phoenix was popping up, or is that going to be like an after Mania thing?
I mean, he's on SmackDown.
Like, he showed up?
The promo package is there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the promo package. Like, they didn't put like this Monday or next Saturday or whatever the fuck.
No.
Okay.
And it could be anybody who we don't know who it is.
Okay, Paul.
It could be El Grande Americano, which people online are insisting is racist.
That's like a large coffee.
I liked that match though with him and Dragon Lee. I thought that was good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Chad Gable is good.
I definitely did not like the AI generated video package.
That was
I
gross.
did. I loved it.
Yeah, because it was bad.
Because it sucked. Like, it's purposeful.
Yeah, see, exactly.
It's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to look like Chad Gable threw this shit together.
Yeah, but you
Quickly.
still don't have to do that.
Yes, you do. It's a modern way of doing the shittiest job, and then saying he's from the Gulf of America.
Oh, that was wild.
Is hilarious. Like, even Pat McAfee was like, "Is he from the water?"
Some of his daggone replies, man.
I don't know. I liked it. I'm trying to think. Nothing happen on SmackDown worth talking about? We could talk about how Charlotte Flair is like really terrible, but
Well, I mean, we knew that.
That promo between her and Tiffany was rough.
That was brutal, yeah.
Rough.
And it was her fault, Charlotte's.
Yeah, I mean, she just stepped all over Tiffany, and Tiffany clearly was underprepared.
Mhm.
Well, also,
and
like,
just-
I'm sure trying to stick to the script, which they're taught to do.
Right.
And
Yeah,
Charlotte
that
just
was
made
not
that
great.
difficult. On purpose.
That's what
Also,
Charlotte does
SmackDown-
every Mania, though. Every time she's in a program with someone younger than her,
Yeah.
she does that. She did it to Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, she got a big sister her.
I don't know if Charlotte has it anymore. Like, I'm not sure she ever had much of it, but
Mhm. Would you care to say that she didn't get all of it?
I could say that about this show.
Oh, okay.
I could say it right now. Folks, we didn't get all of it. We only had 2 segments this week. Because there really wasn't a lot to talk about. But we'll try again next week. And, yeah, in the meantime, check out the Patreon for all the bonus content coming your way this weekend and soon with the mailbag. Catch us on the Discord. And if it's your Women's History Month, happy Women's History Month.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.